Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to Hummus Foodie Friday. And tonight we are going to be making a Bobby Flay recipe, shrimp and grits. My name is Jessica. This is...
I'm Kenneth.
And we are going to have so much fun. We have actually been looking forward to this recipe for a few weeks now. Since I planned it, actually. So end of March, we've actually been looking forward to this, and this is great. I'm just pouring water in here without measuring it. That's even better. We're off to a great start, you guys. We are off to a great start already. So I was pouring my water, boiling water.
Thinking she was making pasta, not grits.
Pretty much, right? Here I am just pouring my water. So we actually got the bacon going. We got it started. Say hello when you jump on. Let us know where you're tuning in from, how your week has been. This week's kind of been crazy for me. If you've been wondering where I've been at this week, I've been home. I worked this week, but I also have been reorganizing our kitchen. Complete kitchen. Isadora, tune it down. I've been reorganizing the whole kitchen, all of our pantries, all of our cupboards, spice rack. It has been actually
terrifying.
It's been terrifying for Kenneth because our whole kitchen has been just disorganized all week.
Can't find anything.
All week. Can't find anything anywhere. I know where everything is, but he doesn't. I reorganized the refrigerator today. And he didn't recognize the refrigerator when he opened it. The freezer is completely reorganized. So you're definitely going to want to make sure to tune in tomorrow because I'm going to go live showing you everything that I've been up to this week. All my organization skills that I absolutely love. And if you're looking forward or you're looking for inspiration in reorganizing your kitchen or, kind of spring cleaning, a lot of people like to do that. You definitely want to tune in tomorrow because I will go live and show everything. So what he's doing is he's transferring the bacon grease. So I started the bacon up and put it in a pan that
we usually use for bacon.
We would usually use for bacon, but we want to keep this grease because you're actually supposed to
since we're not baking
cook up the shrimp. You're going to be cooking up the shrimp in the bacon grease, which makes his Texan heart very happy.
Southern Texan, yeah.
Yes. In the South, apparently, they like to cook everything in bacon grease. Me, from being the North, a Yankee, we didn't do that kind of stuff.
No, you just use Crisco, which has no flavor.
Yes, we use Crisco. What you doing?
Getting ready to cut the scone.
Okay, so he is over here at the counter. I'm just gonna zoom you over there for a second. He's over there and we reorganized right where he's at. We made that a little more, what would you say? Our kitchen is, our kitchen flows better. It flows better now.
It will be when we get into the habit of where things are. Because we keep going to the old spots going, nope, that's not where that is.
Nope, that's not where that is at. Okay, where is it at? But yes, I reorganized things so that it could be more... not more better. That's not even correct English. It would just flow better. Because a lot of times that we are at that counter right there. And it just made sense to move some stuff over there, like our measuring cups, certain bowls, serving bowls, certain little bowls that he likes to put, dips in or cut up, whatever. But right now, I have 4 cups of water right in this pan here. I'm waiting for it to boil because we're gonna actually do up some grits. We're only gonna be doing 1 cup of grits, and it calls for stone ground grits. Now, I'm gonna be very honest.
Wait a minute, you're doing 1 cup of grits for 2 pounds of shrimp?
That's what I was planning on.
Okay.
So I'm going to be honest. You don't usually find this in the store. Maybe you could find it at like a health store or Whole Foods, something like that. Our local grocery store didn't have it. Walmart didn't have it. Target didn't have it. So I got it off of Amazon. It is very different from just grits. Okay. Very, very different from just grits. It's the way that it is ground up, basically. It's just a different way. You know how when you have like old-fashioned oats, you have steel-cut oats. Steel-cut oats are cut differently than old-fashioned oats or oatmeal, okay? Same thing with grits. So this recipe actually called for stone ground grits. Bobby Flay was like, we need to do those. I was like, okay. So I'm thinking the husband maybe wants a little bit more grits than just the 1 cup because, you know, it's going to be him and myself pretty much eating this anyway. I don't know. You know, I am not a fan of grits, you guys. Gonna be honest. I'm a steel cut oat girl and oatmeal girl. But
This is not malto meal.
oh gosh, no. Oh, malto meal, or what's the other one? A wheat one?
Cream of wheat.
Oh, nasty.
Well, you tell the girls not to be disparaging of other people's choices of food, so shame on you.
It would be nasty in my world. I am an oatmeal girl. So let me know. Are you an oatmeal person? Do you like cream of wheat? Do you like grits? What would you usually eat in your house?
Or what did you eat when you were a kid?
Well, yes. I had old-fashioned oats. My great-grandmother always had old-fashioned oats, and she did them on the stove. And to this day, that's the way I prefer it. I don't cook oatmeal in the microwave. I'll do it sometimes for the girls when things are just really busy.
When she's not the one eating it?
Like if they're getting ready for school, and they're requesting oatmeal, I'll do it in the microwave because I don't have 20 to 30 minutes to, you know, make oatmeal the way that I would normally make it. Love grits from the South. Yes, that's what Terry said. And Terry, by the way, is going to the Lotus Tribe retreat. I am freaking excited, and so am I, girl. I decided to. The thing is, I know right now that I'm going to have to put my work days a specific way because leaving the girls with Kenneth Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and not getting home till Sunday. Guys, that's 4 days. 4 days that he has the littles to himself. And I'm not here. So what that means is Mama had better have a good 2 to 3 days when she gets home that I'm not working and that I'm at home to take care of them because it's the summertime, because he's going to go on strike for about 3 days. Am I right?
You owe me.
See, he's already saying I owe him because I'm leaving. I'm leaving for 4 days, but I'm coming back, I promise. I'm not staying in Miami, Florida. Going to Miami. Yeah, I'm not staying there. I am not a Florida girl. I'm a Texan girl. Terry says my husband will have to deal with 4 days of 2 special needs adult and teens. Yeah, he's...
Okay, you took the towel.
I did. I'm sorry. Oh, these grits definitely look different. Definitely.
Shrimps.
They definitely look different. Okay, so I need to get our recipe over here on the microwave. When we're cooking at the microwave, we put it right here. So I'm going to put in some salt and pepper. Look at that jumbo shrimp, you guys. Oh. Jumbo shrimp. But I did tell Kenneth maybe I'll like the grits being cooked this way. Right? I might. You never know. It has shrimp in it. I love, love, love shrimp. Thank you, Terry. I swear this thing is a piece of crap.
That's what I wanted to put on the Amazon order.
Yes. I'm just going to get the accent. Oh. Now the question is, where's the accent?
Well, if somebody had left things in distinctive bottles,
Oh, it's staring right in front of me because I got one. Because I picked up an extra one. So right now we're, by tomorrow, before I go live, we're going to be putting up a new spice, or put up a spice rack. And I reorganized our spices.
she put them all in identical bottles. So, right now they're all stacked together on the table. So if you're looking for something specific, you're gonna hunt.
You're gonna have to hunt for it until we get them in the spice rack.
Well, that's
The ones that we use all the time, because we're probably gonna have to get another spice rack. We just gotta see how this first spice rack works. All right. Let's go ahead and open up this bag of beautiful grits. Let's see here. Why they put like tape on here, I don't know.
packaging.
I know, but I then try to get it open with a pair of scissors and I'm probably gonna freaking poke myself.
Knife in the sink.
There we go. All right, so we need 2 cups of stone ground grits. Yes. All right. So if everybody's wondering what the littles are going to eat, leftovers. So last night they wanted mac and cheese and they said do 2 boxes and they only ate 1 box. So guess what they get for tonight? Mac and cheese.
And maybe 1 shrimp each.
Maybe 1 shrimp. We're pretty greedy with our shrimp, be honest.
So, I tried something new.
Oh.
And I wanted to try out doing something new. And we've decided this has got to be done for a Foodie Friday. Some of you may have already heard about it if you've been following Jessica. She's been raving about it. I made my first homemade curry. It was a chicken curry. She'd never had curry before. And she was like, because she thought it was going to be spicy. I'm like, well, there's ways you can mix your curry blend that can be real spicy, some can be real smoky. It all depends upon what you do. I didn't make it really super spicy because I know she doesn't like super spicy. And
My system can't handle it.
and once I made that, I also made some saffron rice to go with it. She now has a new favorite kind of rice. And did that. And let me tell you, for my first time making a curry at home, I am very pleased with the results. And Jessica absolutely loved it.
And who else liked the saffron rice?
Isadora loved the saffron rice. She wasn't too sure about the curry.
Yeah. The curry was different.
Yes, we're talking about you, and if you're going to have your headphones on and not pay attention, you don't get repeats. You're going to have to watch a replay.
I don't even know how to get that video on. So,
That's because you don't have an account on Facebook yet. She will at some point.
So, I'm not liking how you keep chasing me out of my way.
I'm sorry, I just needed that. All right, what am I supposed to be doing? Add grits and cook until water is absorbed. About
You
20,
might want to stir
25
that
minutes.
in.
I am. I've got to get a spoon.
Worried about closing the bag and not stirring the grits.
Well, usually I make his grits. I never knew how to make grits until I worked at IHOP while my arm was healing. Oh, I need a whisk. I remember I watched the video and the lady said that you have to really whisk it together because you do not want lumpy grits.
No, you don't.
So I see a few in here. So I've never had it. Don't like cumin and spices like that. Yes.
I don't even know. I don't think there's much cumin in it.
I don't even know if you had any cumin in it. But anyway, I learned how to make grits, you guys, when I worked at IHOP. You know, little over 2 years ago. Yeah, a little over 2 years ago, almost 3 years. It would be about 3 years now, actually. I had my left wrist repaired. I had a near complete tear of the cartilage there at the ulna, okay? And I had a longer bone. My ulna is longer, and that cartilage was actually
Causing problems.
well, it was disintegrating on its own. There's another word for it. It was depreciating on its own, whatever.
You're talking medical terms. Don't look at me. I don't know nothing about medical terms.
Because of what I do, lifting and everything as a nurse, it was eventually going to cause problems. I wouldn't be surprised if my right one does the same at some point. But needless to say, I have a longer ulna, so they did an osteotomy also, which means they cut some of the ulna bone and then shaved it down and reattached. So I have a plate. I have a plate and screws in my arm and wrist. And I was in a cast all summer long, 3 years ago, all through the summer here in Texas. It was horrible. The cast was all the way up to like here. Some of you may remember. And when the cast came off, I couldn't flip the hand. And it took about 6 months of therapy. And IHOP, I started working at IHOP on nights, and I really loved it, you guys. I really, really did. And that's what helped with the therapy. Combined with therapy, it really helped. But at the same time, I learned how to make grits. I had these 18-year-olds teaching me how to make grits at IHOP because I had no clue. And then I was all excited to come home and make grits for Kenneth. Which he was just like, okay. But I think at the same time you were excited that I finally learned how to make grits, and I just didn't say, oh, you make them yourself. And now he prefers me to make them because I make them very buttery. I learned how to do that, to make them very buttery. Let's see here. Water's absorbed. It has. Remove from heat and stir. I'm just going to keep stirring. I did turn it down already, though. Oh. So I'm hoping I like these. How's the shrimp coming along? Did you get one batch done already? Mm-hmm. So this recipe called for one pound of shrimp, but I really like shrimp, and I figured if I'm going to be eating grits, then I want a ton of shrimp, just in case I have to mask the taste of grits. Terry's, oh my God, we have so much in common. I had to get both of my ulnar nerves moved. Removed or actually like moved. I still feel a lot of numbness like right in here. Anytime it's about to rain or anything like that, I know it. At least I won't go off in the airport. Wow, I don't know. I don't think I've flown since then.
Oh, look at me. I haven't gone anywhere.
Yeah, I don't even know if I've flown since then. But the doctor had told me it wouldn't set off the alarm for the metal detectors. But I do let them know. Hey, I got a thing here in my arm. So if they choose to pat me down, by all means, go right ahead, pat me down. Then I always joke when they have to pat me down. It's the most action I've gotten in a while. But anyway.
You're about to have no shrimp for dinner.
I'm about to have no shrimp for dinner. Well, you got to make it fun, right? You got to make it fun when you go through the metal detectors if they have to pat you down.
They don't really do that much these days.
No.
They have scanners.
Yeah, they've redone everything.
But what's always fun for me is having to get my hands done with the snippers. Because I go in with Dodger.
Remember when you went through with your chains?
Yeah. Wearing trip pants with a bunch of chains on it on the day I was flying through the airport, folks. I did not think that one out ahead of time.
And Sarah was with us. She was young. That's when we were coming to Texas for your first deployment together. That was before going to Afghanistan because you wanted to go to the Alamo before going to Afghanistan. That was something that you said, I have to do before I get deployed. I have to go to the Alamo first and pay respect to all the soldiers there.
Galleons.
I don't know how to describe it. How would you describe it?
Bacon.
No. And
this is lemon, garlic, and parsley.
ooh, see? This is going to be a good Bobby Flay recipe. Good Bobby. Oh, moved. Okay. So it's almost looking like the grits are looking good here. There's no water. I don't even think it's going to take 20 to 25 minutes for these to be cooked. But I need to get a spoon and taste them just to make sure, you know what I mean? Need to make sure that it's cooked. It's cooked all the way. Maybe. A little more?
Not much.
Okay.
God damn, that needs salt.
I put salt in. I put the accent in it. You're going to get butter in there too, so. Butter and cheese. So you should be okay with the flavoring. But, you guys, he says more salt.
Well, that's not the same thing as accent.
Well, the salt shaker doesn't want to work. It's a piece of crap.
Works fine until you took it apart.
Well, I had to clean it and it still wasn't working well.
It worked better before
We
you
gotta
took it apart.
get new shakers. I should have gotten those at HEB today because they've got the nice big brown ones.
You know where the car is.
I know. I know where the car is. Gotta love them, you guys. I put up with them for 12 years. But I want to cut it in. How much butter does it say? 3 tablespoons. Okay.
But you're doubling it.
Yep. Well, and this is usually how much I put in just for your bowl of grits when I make you grits.
You put a whole stick of butter in one bowl of grits?
Almost.
No wonder they're so good. Okay, y'all, this shrimp is smelling really good.
I know how much you like butter.
and part of my new routine and supplements that I'm doing, my cholesterol is doing okay, so I can have some butter, folks. Don't give me that crap that I'm being old and can't have butter. In fact, my cholesterol's gotten better.
Yep, it has. All of your labs and even your hemoglobin A1C has come down a little bit. Not to where we want it yet, but it's come down, which the doctor was very happy to see.
She said, whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
Keep doing it. Plus, we're going to have an exercise machine in here soon.
A rowing machine.
We're going to have a rowing machine. She's trying to kill you. Doing what?
All the butter or the fat.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Better? All right, so now we're gonna get the cheese. So 4 cups of cheese go in this.
Don't do that.
And then we'll just... We're good.
Dump it. Dump it.
Sharp cheddar. Thank you.
I like a little grits with my cheese.
Well, it was pretty funny because when I watched the little video, there was a lady that was cooking this and Bobby Flay was next to her. He was like helping her. I don't know. It could have been his mom. I have no idea because the recipe is a Bobby Flay recipe. And he's like, all that cheese? She goes, yes. Yes, you gotta have cheesy grits.
It's not where the forks are. The forks are over here now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it says that you need to serve it up immediately. So why don't you put some grits in a bowl?
Trying to find a little piece here.
Put some shrimp in.
I want it.
I'll be good. I'll be good.
That'll be a first.
He told me to blow on the shrimp. So I told him I'd be good.
Oh my God, it's almost like pudding.
You can make up your grits. Top it with your yumminess. That shrimp is pretty good. Isis might actually like it.
She has to have grits with it. Shrimp and grits, y'all.
There you go. So if you want the recipe, definitely drop down below the word recipe and I will get that sent out to you because this is an amazing recipe from Bobby Flay. So until next week we're making the chicken fajitas. We're making sheet pan chicken fajitas next Friday, okay? So until next week, stay true to yourself, be authentic, be genuine, show love to others, and of course, be kind.
Peace, love, and photography. And remember, everything can make a beautiful image, including you. Have a good one.
Toodles!